Hello, my loves. I'm outside today, coming to you from Orange, New South Wales, Australia, which is a beautiful place. And if I remember this time, I shall show you the area of nature that I'm sitting at. I wanted to do an outside reading, so here I am. If you can hear any gloop gloop, it's the frogs. So I thought I'd just do a reading. I've already done one. Just a general, here I am, this is what we're up to, and so I thought I'd do another one. So luckily, I don't know if you saw the other one, but Australia is in the grips of a nasty drought at the moment. It's really quite vicious. But we are quite lucky to still have a little bit of water where I am sitting, nowhere near as much as it should be, and but nevertheless still a little bit. So I've come out to, I hope you can't see my foot in there, I've come out to the nature area. I love Australians saying nature. Come out to experience some nature and step into the hidden realm. I wonder if they're going to talk, because I brought my hidden realm cards with me. Now that was in the last one, but hold on, because we'll see what else comes out. No, sorry, too many. Alright, they want that upside down. I don't usually do reversals, but it was pretty clear. Alright. Apparently I'm not listening properly. I'll go again. Ten of Wands. Can you see this, my loves? So we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles typically talks about being left out in the cold, but it came out in reverse, followed by the Ten of Wands, which is putting down a burden that you've been carrying, letting it go. And because he's so young, I mean, isn't he? Look how beautiful he is. He's just divine. And he's holding what looks to me like an egg. A brand new start. That's followed by the Seven of Cups, which is a bit of an illusion. Oh, and here's Queen of Wands if you're up, and a Temperance. So there's a bit of fire, Sag energy going on in here. So far, she's a cheeky brat, that one. I think what's happening is that you felt like you were being left out in the cold, or instead of being left out, you were the one carrying all the hard work and doing it all. But I don't think that's the case. I think in this situation, you've been under some kind of illusion of something that wasn't real, and it's been very burdensome to you, quite heavy, but you've realised that you need to let that go. You need to move on from that and put it down. start fresh with a real passion, and something based in reality, but that is very balanced and patient and doesn't come from an illusory place, comes from a genuine place where you are actually standing in your divine power, your authentic skin, so to speak, because I think prior to that you were kind of living in a daydream. And what was I saying? I love it when Spirit confirms the message that they're trying to get through. The Ten of Wands followed by the Ace of Wands. This is the egg, and I know, and it's coming in fast, because then you've got the Eight of Wands. If this isn't for a fire sign, it's for someone with a lot of fire in their chart, because you've got one pentacle, one cup, and the rest are wands, and temperance is the card for Sagittarius in the majors. So, did I just knock you over? It's a bit tricky getting a nice balance out in the wilderness. So we've got the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Now, he usually gets a bad rap, this Knight of Wands. Where am I? I'm going to have to move you all over. Come on, kids, over you go. There we go. Move over. Just bear with me, children. I think what this is that up here, it was kind of a daydream, but a heavy one. It wasn't what you thought it was. You thought it would be inclusive, but it wasn't. You thought it would be fun and joyous, but it was heavy and burdensome. And because of that, you finished it. You put it down. You put the burdens down, and actually stepped out of illusion and into your full power. You stepped out of this fantasy daydream and into your back. You took it back, and I see her as she's so sexy and sorry, I've got so sexy and cheeky and powerful and passionate and joyful, but still, very balanced. So it's a really nice combination there of, that sensible but fun at the same time, a nice balance. And then you've got the fresh start in your power. So it's all taking your power back, coming into your own strength, because, you put it down, you step into your true self, and then you can start fresh with the Ace of Wands. And this fox has really got his eye on the prize, which is very fire sign. Action stations, let's go, because you're followed by the Eight of Wands, which is coming in fast. And you'll notice that she's shooting a bow and arrow, and that's a very centaur energy, very archer, very sag. Seven of Wands talking about defensive, defending yourself and your achievements and your boundaries. And I think in this case, it's a very natural defense, and it's looking towards the spirit and the heavens and the universe for assistance in that defense. It's almost magical, feeling attacked and saying, Spirit, please help me, and they grow this protective barrier out. And if you look at the Queen, it's like there they are in full growth. So she's developed her boundaries very well, and at the Seven of Wands, you're just learning them, but they are growing and coming into their own, which is lovely. And this Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands, it strikes me very much, you know, he does get a bad rap, but he doesn't have to be the player energy. What this could be is a reflection of Temperance, because Temperance has cups, it has a lot of blue in it, you know, very calming, natural, very reflective of this, but it's also a Sagittarius card. So you've got the same thing reflected in the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This isn't two people, this is one person living in balance. Very action orientated, taking action, moving forward, coming in. But I think I don't think someone's coming into you. I think you are really stepping into your own and you're going places. I'll just ask, where are we going? Where is this powerhouse of awesomeness on their way to? I just got it's different for everybody. That doesn't want to go in. Five of Swords, don't like that. What are you fighting off? Yep. Right, we've got it. Oh, lovely. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles, weighing something up, indecision, followed by the Fortune Fairy, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. And the Queen of Swords, sitting in your truth, cutting through the bullshit, followed by the Sun. Happy, happy, happy days. So that's your overarching energy. And this, I think, the imbalance is the old and the new. And this is the old thoughts, the nasty that you were putting down up here. These illusionary thoughts. See how they're circling the head like these are. Only when you step out of that delusion and you step into the truth, that illusion isn't so pretty, and it's time to fight to get back into reality. So I think this is the fighting, not fighting, but internal challenge that you're facing. So the advice is to take some time out, meditate, think differently, and do some transformative growth and move on from that into who you're, now just as I was holding that, she's looking straight at the Queen of Wands, who you're supposed to be in your true power. I love this reading, especially when you end with the sun. It's just beautiful. And look at that, look at that. That is some happy times. And that's what you're moving towards, my loves. So enjoy that. Now, what I'm going to do before I go is to pick up the camera slowly and give you a bit of a look around where I am. That's where I'm sitting. This is where I'm sitting, right on the edge, right on the banks of what we've got left. And you can see up there how high the river usually goes with all those fallen trees and everything. That's usually how high it is. But at the moment we're right down here. So that's it, my loves. I hope you enjoyed that, because you're on the way to sunshine and happiness and strength and lots of passion. So go forth, my little action station people. Go gadgets. Anyway, that's it for now. Love you lots. Hugs, and as always, kisses.